So again we have a new zombie and a new plant. The plant is a fume shroom, and we will see what it does in this playthrough, of course. So this strategy is basically the same. You will plant these sun shrooms and these puff shrooms in front rows because they cost 0 suns. And we have a new zombie with the metal door. This zombie is tough, but only for the shrooms. Only for these shrooms and these pea shotters, but not for the fume shroom. And that is because the fume shroom goes through the door and damages the zombie behind the door. And the toughness of the zombie behind the door is the same as this ordinary zombie that you can see here. Of course, the strategy is again to plant these sun shrooms in the last 3 rows and wait for them to grow and give you a lot of sun. And you can see that I'm doing really well here, and this will be in these low levels. In the higher levels you will see that they will eat your plants a lot, and you will have to plant them again and again, even so in the same places sometimes. But in the night you will plant these puff shrooms that are costing 0 suns, and now we'll start with planting these puff shrooms. You should really plant these puff shrooms in the 5th row, and that would be every time really. I will plant a puff shroom here so you can see what it really does, and you can see that I had to stop the zombie from approaching here. So this shroom is going to kill this zombie with the door before it even damages the door. You saw that now. I will see what to do with this last row here just in a little bit. I must plant a puff shroom so the row won't be so weak. And we completed the 3 rows of sun shrooms, and now we should have a lot of sun. The first one are starting to grow, and that is really good because we need these sun shrooms a lot, and we get the money. We will soon get to the $750 that we talked about, and we will buy some things from the Crazy Earl. You can see that this puff shroom really damages the whole row of these zombies, and that is really great about her. I think that it is stronger than the real pea shooter. I had to put a 2 repeater here, and we got a new plant that eats graves. I will explain everything in the next level, of course. And this is nice. We got an upgrade of more plants that we can choose when we fight these zombies. You can see here, that is really nice. And we will now choose the plants for the rest of the playthrough. I chose the same plants as in the last level, but with an addition of the Grave Buster. And what does this Grave Buster do? That is, he eats these graves and gives you the money when he eats the grave. Of course, when he is eating the grave, you should watch out for the zombies, because the zombies can eat a Grave Buster and then he will not eat the grave. Do not plant these grave busters when you have a huge wave of zombies, because that will just obliterate it and you will lose 75 sun, and that's not little in this game, of course. And you can see that we have two waves, that is huge waves in this part. I will try to eat all these graves in this row and even this one here, because they are really annoying me. So we got the first tough zombie in this row. We must prepare to fight him here, so he wouldn't eat our sun shrooms. And another in this row, but it doesn't matter. Of course, when they drop money like this one did, collect it, because it will give you a lot of things to buy, and you will see that with extra slots you can get more plants in the level, and that will help you a lot. So I made a mistake here. I planted those fume shrooms in the 4th row. I must say that you must plant them in the 5th row. And I have to put a walnut here because of this zombie. Let's see if this can kill it. I will put even this snow pea here. So you need to plant these fume shrooms in the 5th row. I forgot to do that in this playthrough, but it doesn't matter. I will unplant them and then plant the new shrooms. So I can now show you what the grave buster does. He eats the grave, as you can see, and gives you the money after that. And we will now plant these fume shrooms, and this is the time when you don't use the grave buster because of these zombies, because they can come out of these graves. And we will now plant these snow peas. So you can get this grave buster now, because we have a walnut in front of it. And now this row is good. We can even get this one too. And now we can get a pea shooter here. And this row is the strongest one. Again with this zombie that goes above my plants. So I will eat this grave too. And just plant these 0 sun shrooms in front. And we will now remove this puff shroom and get a snow pea in this row. And another one. And we will now wait for the sun, so we can plant another snow pea in this row. And now we can even plant a walnut here. So you can see that we have silver and gold money. Gold money, I think it is $50, and the silver one is 10, I would say. I'm not sure. You will correct me if I'm wrong. And we can now plant another puff shroom, and this is the ideal for this wave. You have a snow pea in the 4th row, and in the 5th these puff shrooms, and in others you can plant these 0 sun shrooms. And as the game goes, you can plant even these repetiers, of course. And this puff shroom is really much better than the usual pea shooter that costs 100 suns, because it damages a lot other plants. And of course, in rows that are completely filled like this, you will see that the walnut is eaten a lot, and in these rows you will put a lot of plants, of course. Let's plant in these rows too. And now we can even eat those graves when these plants finish off the zombies. Just wait for them to go in front of the, so the grave buster can eat the grave. So we got a new thing in this. So really you should eat all the graves that you can, so you can get money before you finish the game. So we got a book, and this book is about plants and zombies. You will see, we can see all of these plants here and their special abilities, of course, and the zombies. When the zombie first appears, you will not see these specs on it, but when you play the game and finish that level, you will see the specs on it. And this is some kind of a mini game. We will kill these zombies and we will not enable them to come to our house and eat our brains. So just click and kill these zombies. And really, in this type of situation, you should use the sun for the grave busters and nothing else. If you go in a sticky situation, use the cherry bomb, but again I say, this is the part where you can go to a sticky situation because it is really easy. Use the grave buster when you get the sun from the zombie, and of course watch out for the zombies that come out from the grave that the grave buster is eating, because they will eat your grave buster. And of course eat the graves in front of and not in the back, because the graves in the front will enable the zombies to come to your house quicker. Again I say, don't use the sun for these potato mines or the cherry bomb. Use it for the grave buster because it will give you money, and it is the best way to finish this kind of a mini game. You can see that the zombies with the cone on its head needs to be killed with 2 hits and the others with 1. And the zombie with the metal bucket will need to be killed with 3 shots. You can see that the strategy with the grave buster is working because you have a much less zombies to worry about, and you can kill them pretty fast. I can't really kill them and use the grave busters in the same time, so that would be a problem sometimes. And this is the final wave. This wave can be really finished like this, of course, but I will try to eat even 1 more grave so I could get a new plant. And really don't finish until you use all the suns to eat graves, because that will give you money, and with money you will upgrade your plants and other things. And now we can get a new plant. So let's see what the new plant does. So we got a new zombie, a football zombie. You will see that he is really fast. He will make a lot of trouble, but again it doesn't matter. We will use this zombie, this hypno shroom, so I can show you what it does, because it is a new plant and basically the strategy stays the same as in all other gameplays. You will see, as you get new plants, you will use them in your levels, and you will not know how to choose them, but because of that you can watch these videos and you will see what is the best plant to use in every level. So the zombie is really approaching fast. I should have made this shroom here and not here the first time, but it doesn't matter because it is only 0 sun, as I said earlier. And again, you should plant these puff shrooms in front rows, but because I have a grave here, I can't plant it here, so I must plant it like this. So the basic strategy is the same again. You will plant the three rows of these sun shrooms, and in that way you will kill these zombies. I must make a pause here in the video. You will not see the big pause by yourself, but so let's be back to the game, and we can now plant these fume shrooms. I said that they should be in this 5th row, and of course these zero sun shrooms you will plant here. Now comes the football zombie. You will plant this plant so he would run in the other way, because he's pretty strong zombie. If you have a walnut, only then you don't have to plant a hypno shroom. So really, again I say, plant these fume shrooms in the 5th row and you will be good. And when we finish with this level, that would be the end for this episode. I have to plant this snow pea here because of this approaching zombie, and we have our 3 rows of these sun shrooms, and that is great really. We will make a snow pea here because it is the weakest row, and this is a huge wave, and I've just finished with the grave buster. Let's plant a snow pea here too, and I will show you this time how the hypno shroom works. He will eat his fellow zombies, and you can see that it is a great tactic when you plant a hypno shroom in front of the really good zombie as the football zombie. Let's unplant this so they would kill the zombies faster. He will be dead really soon, and this would be the end of this episode, and we got a new shroom that will be explained in the next playthrough.